Too much earth and it turns into a desert, hot, dry, and dull. Too much water and it turns into a mudslide. Everything goes downhill. But just the right correlation of these two elements, and life's a beach.
I'm looking for the heart in you. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Baby, looking when you ain't looking. So if you want this,
Okay, what's going on, everybody? So let's start with Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, and we're going to be talking about Taurus and Cancer to begin with. So Taurus, check it out, right? When you're dealing with your Cancer individual, this person is going to like the fact that you make decisions based upon how you feel. Now, don't get me wrong. This won't be the same way necessarily with everybody else. However, despite how stern Taurus comes across, they do make decisions based upon how they feel. So if they're not digging you, if they're not feeling you at the moment, all bets are off. You can forget about it. They're very in the moment people. They gotta feel it out. And if it doesn't feel right to them, of course the answer is going to be no. So the Cancer individual, this runs right up their alley because they make their decisions based upon how they feel. And they don't feel attached to it in some type of way, all bets are off for them. So this is where you two correlate positively. Now, if this Cancer individual is not behaving with you like that, or they're against you behaving like that, then get out of there. It's a red flag. Now, if you've seen part of my past videos about Taurus and Cancer, you'll see that how I talk about how they get along better than most of the earth and water combinations, or whatever the case may be, or the Taurus and water combinations. And this is mainly the cause for it. So Taurus, you might even feel like your Cancer individual owes you a car or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even playing. Like, they might be like, yo, I want a car. You know, Taurus, you might be like, yo, I want a car. And they might be like, you want a car? Like, you know, now this Cancer individual will probably go and get you this car. So I'm not even trying to beat Cancers up right now. Like, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you probably already got your significant other a car. Like, that's just part of the cards when it comes to this, you know what I mean? And part of this comes from being a family, or coming from a familiar place that deals with family. So the cohesiveness includes cars. It includes trips around to the beach, to the store, even to the shopping mall, whatever it is local going on. If you are taking these types of trips with this Cancer individual, that is a thumbs up situation. All right. If you're not rendezvousing on these types of things, and you may say to yourself, these are the fundamentals, these are the basics, which in all actuality they are, right? If you're not enjoying these types of pursuits and endeavors with your Cancer individual, this is also a red flag. Get out of there. Okay. Now, Taurus, your thoughts and decision making is going to be based upon emotions and how you feel. So your Cancer is going to be able to pick up intuitively on when you are losing interest. So this can happen when it comes to Taurus, despite how determined and fully focused that they are on goals and stuff like that. When it comes to the interest, the peak of interest in communicating, the Taurus can get bored here. All right. So this is not one type of area where the Taurus can just do it and fully get away with it. You understand what I'm talking about? This is probably something that the Cancer is going to be expressive about and say, you know, what's going on with you? Like, why are you moving like that? Or why are you acting like that? Or why you act like you don't want to do X, Y, and Z. And the truth is going to be that Taurus does not want to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're like giving the cold shoulder, or being kind of just like ignoring the whole situation. Whatever type of scenario you can draw up in your mind, I'm pretty sure you've experienced these things on your own out there. And this is because the mind is connected to the feels. All right. The thoughts are connected to the feelings, and being a communicative aspect of this combination, of this union, is going to come with, okay, I'm moody, or I don't feel like this, or I don't feel like doing that. Then all bets are off, like I said. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that you two have to deal with. But I don't think that this is going to be too big of a thing, because Cancers move the same type of way. You understand what I'm saying? And a moody situation is just a moody situation. It's just like, I'm irritated. I don't feel like doing that. And y'all going to get each other. It's like steel sharpens steel over here, because you get each other when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So, but you'll also be able to communicate in this type of style that involves emotions, and it's not just all logic, and it's not just all stubbornness and bullheadedness. It's like, oh, okay, you feel some type of way, I get you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have those types of instances and those types of, areas of distance myself. When I retreat into my shell, you're going to be understanding of that too. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So those are the main things when it comes to Taurus and Cancer. Now, again, I must stress this. If Taurus, if the Cancer doesn't make you feel like family, like if you don't have deep ties with this Cancer individual, then this is a red flag. And of course, it doesn't take some overnight thing for people to become, deeply rooted and bonded to each other. However, it shouldn't take so long with Taurus and Cancer for the simple fact of where y'all are under the sun and the zodiac wheel, right? When you feel it, you know it, and that's it. Like, you get in and you should know it. But if this is not a family type vibe, then this is a red flag. This is probably something that's just a fling thing, or something that's just going to happen momentarily and blow over. Not something that you should get all crazy and invested in if you don't pick up those family vibes from this individual. All right, so I'm out.